Hello everyone! As you can see, there may be some differences in recording quality. I had the window out the background visible just because I wanted to confirm that the OBS was recording where I'm expecting it to record. I had to wipe my system and install a new one because when I tried to do an update on Artix, for whatever reason, it just bricked the system. It survived through multiple reinstalls of Artix, so I just gave up on Artix and decided to go back to Manjaro. Thankfully, there's a third-party support for Ex Libre, so I had to go and fiddle with the mirrors and that in the settings, but I managed to replace my Xorg server with the Ex Libre, so everything should be at its optimal state. Should be. And also, where's this? Ah, right. There we go. I spent most of yesterday fighting with my system just to get it to install an operating system and update without reverting to a console upon reboot. So this is going to be hit or miss, I think, when for recording. Yeah, this is where I'm going. Right, that guy, that's the one I'm talking to, isn't it? What? You say you went to the fane of the sea god? Well, I'll be. This is a salt stone. If you have this, it means the god of the sea must have appeared to you. Really? A salt stone? Is enough? Someone could just as easily grab some water from the sea and burn off the water itself while letting the salt accumulate into a salt stone. Once it's accumulated, you just press it together and make it nice and hard. That would probably be enough to confuse him, to trick him. The sea must have appeared to... Oh right, yeah, I already read that. This must be an omen. A sign of the god of the sea's wishes. And yet he completely ignores that in a moment. Alright then, who am I to argue with the goddess of the sea? You can come with us on our ship if you want. Whoa! Wait just a minute there. Don't tell me these ladies here are coming too. Duh! You just gonna leave them in the middle of nowhere? Why wouldn't they? You got a problem with that? Yeah, I do. We can't let women on board our ship. So the sea god says it's fine, and you ignore the sea god over your little sailor's rule thing. Yeah, no. I would have given him a good whack around the head for that, if I had the option of doing so. It's an old sailor's rule. No women. It's bad luck. So I'm sorry, but you'll just have to wait here. But isn't there anything we can do? I mean, we've been through a lot just to get here. No matter how bad it might be, I'm sure we can handle it. Nope, not a chance. Look, it's nothing personal, but sailing's a man job. Yeah, total sexist. A sailor needs to be brave, determined, and strong. Exactly! Phew, we meet again. After you defeated me the second time, I wandered the world until I came here, where I became a sailor. A sailor is a man's man, not a job for the weak. So, not a job for you then, bud. Only a real man can become a sailor, and now I'm gonna show you exactly what a real man can do. You friends of his or something? He came here a little while ago. We gave him a job cleaning the ship. Hey, you there. You were just about talking about how a sailor has to be strong. If we take him out, will that be proof enough that we're strong? I mean, Ursula, that's cheating. That's not really going to convince him if you just use a weapon that can just one-shot him from afar. Well? Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. See, I'm talking about more like physical strength. Like, what if we run into pirates and you have to fight while on the mast or something? I think Ursula will be in her element there with her gun. Pirates aren't exactly going to catch up to her. Think you can do that? Alright, I'll do it. Well, how do you like being so high up? Pretty scary, isn't it? You can still quit if you want to. Nah, I would love being up there. The view from here is wonderful, don't you think so? Oh, I forgot. We're here to fight, aren't we? I'm ready any time you are, Mr. Iggy. May the best person win. You win if you can push Iggy off the mast before time runs out. Press the button to jump. If you jump in his head, it will start him for a moment. Use the map and just build up speed around him. Whoops. Oops. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay, how am I supposed to... Okay, that works. Come on. Okay. Okay, this is getting annoying. Okay, let's try this again. Clearly this is harder than it needs to be. There, you see? Give it up, girl. You're just wasting your time. Of course. Alright, if you insist, Iggy, get ready. Yeah. Kind of unfair that you're getting skinny girl like that go up against... try to use her weight against a guy who's clearly twice her weight. Oops. Why does the default have to be yes? Oh, sure. Oh, come on. Ow! This is a really annoying game. Thank you! Yeah, I don't care about the time bonus. That thing was cheating from the beginning. Okay, you've made your point. I can see how strong you are. But I still don't think you can handle the open sea. I mean, you don't know what it's like. Then show us. We'll do anything. Don't worry, whatever it is, we can handle it. Should never say anything, but sure. Well, if you say so. I know a way that I can show you what it's like on a ship. But I'm warning you, it ain't pretty. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright then, come talk to me when you think you're ready. I'd quit now if I was you though. What, you still want to go through it? So you still want to go through with it, yes, this air? I figured you would. Alright then, come with me. This is the way, to the hold. That's where you'll be spending the night. You might think that'll be easy, but it's pretty creepy down there. It's dark and wet, and who knows what lives down there. Question. If you lot don't even sleep down there, then why the heck would you need them to sleep down there? Why would you expect them to be able to have to deal with that when you lot don't deal with it? This is just... no. When that con fellow showed up, we put him down there too. He was crying like a baby. If you want to quit, this is your last chance. No, we'll do it. But remember, a promise is a promise. If we stay there all night, you have to let us on board. Me and my big mouth. I had no idea it would be this dark, or this humid down here. It really is kind of creepy down here, isn't it, Ursula? I wonder, think there are any ghosts or anything down here? Yeah. Who knows? I've heard that they usually appear in dark, dank places. That was just the hull creaking, wasn't it? Casper! Not quite as friendly as Casper, though. We'll copy this then. I'm hoping it'll actually use something that I haven't learnt yet. Okay, nope, that's not a value. One more. No, okay, he's just gonna use this. Huh. Okay, that was nice and easy to steal. Wow, that really frightened me. Really? You've been through a town full of hex that had all sorts of things in there. Zombies, ghosts, you name it, and that scared you? I'll bet they come running out of there, screaming any minute now, eh, Captain? There aren't any more, are there? If that's the worst of it, it's not as bad as I imagined. Losing your head and giving in to fear is a good way to get yourself killed in a battle. Whoa! Ursula, would you mind not moving your tail like that? It tickles. What? I'm not moving my tail. Don't know if there was anything to learn from that. Seriously? Ah, screw it. Oops. Other way around. Alright, Ursula can just attack the lock at once with her gun. I was just thinking, I'm glad you're here. I'm here with you, Ursula. I couldn't have asked for a better partner. I've heard about people who aren't afraid of ghosts but can't stand rats, or people who can't eat broccoli no matter what. Really? Broccoli? That tastes lovely though. Anyways, what about you, Ursula? I'm not afraid of ghosts or rats, for that matter. I like broccoli. I mean, broccoli is just like peas, but with a different texture. What's that? I've heard about those. They're called sea lice. Lice? It's alright. They don't bite or anything like that. I mean, I'd get being creeped out, grossed out, whatever, by them. It's bugs. I wonder how Nina and Ursula are doing. Maybe we should go check on them. Oh, hold on. Those guys out of the way. You know those three fellows who were drinking here the other day? Their names are Zig, Kririk, and Iggy. They're brothers and they're all sailors. Got an itch in my eye, so can't hold down the triangle. Oops. Those girls are tougher than I thought. They made it through the whole night. Are you alright, Ursula? Alright, you'll let us on board now, won't you? That's up to Zig to decide. Phew, Cray! You're looking a little pale there, Captain. You're alright. I'm fine. Well, I must say, I'm impressed. You're strong, you're brave. You girls are really something. Does this mean you'll let us come aboard, then, Mr. Zig? Alright, you win. I thought you'd give up if you had to spend the night in the hold, but... You mean... Yeah, if you're that determined, there's no way I can say no. Tradition or no tradition. Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll set sail. Alright then, let's get going. Iggy, Kririk, hoist sail. Or is it Kryrik? Kryrik sounds a bit better, doesn't it? But that doesn't... Yeah, I think it would have been Kririk. Or something close to that anyways. How do you like the feel of the ocean breeze on your face? Alright then, what's our heading? We need you to take us to the Empire. The Western Continent, eh? Well, we can't take you there directly by ship. But we can take you to one of the islands close by. I've heard you can walk over the tidal flats from there to the mainland. I don't know if it's true or not, but you should be able to find some way there. It'll take us a few days to get there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip. He's rather stubborn, and has quite the stamina to be able to swim that long. All clear! It sure feels good to be out on the ocean like this, doesn't it, Ryu? Why don't we take a look around the ship, inside of the ship? What's that? Oh, it's just culling out the sail. Diaz says, "This is my first time on the ocean too." And apparently I can't go around. Oh, that's why. I don't think there are any hazards on our route, so you can just relax and let us do all the work. Diaz says... Oh, no, why is it talking to Diaz when I talk to... I wanted to climb up the top, but can't. And can't get up there either. Even though I'm sure he had some dialogue on him. I can't remember if I managed to get to the top of the mast, though. I think I did. Well, anyways. Right now we're heading for a town called Lip, in the Northern Islands. From there they say we can cross over the shallows to Hesperia. What's that? Oh, that's the tip of her tail. I hate the ocean. This salt gets into everything, including my guns. Then there's those bugs. No, then there's those bugs. This is where Ursula and I had to stay. It was kind of scary. There were ghosts and these sea lice. What was that? It sounds like there's something hitting the bottom of the ship. You better tell Zig. No, I think. No, don't see anything to collect. Oops. What was that noise? Is it them? They're back, aren't they? I don't know how to replicate whatever she was doing with that day. Ursula, calm down, it's alright. Don't worry, it's not the sea lice. It sounds like there's something hitting the bottom of the ship. We better tell Zig. Right, sorry. I should probably take a moment to... Can I? For sure this was supposed to react. Okay. There's something chasing after us. It looks like it's hitting the ship. Well, dolphin? No, it's too small. What is that? Dude, how do you mistake a person's head for a whale or dolphin? They're not even the same colour. Worse, he actually has a ponytail on him as well. Yeah, mimicking laughter is clearly not my forte. Did you think I was going to give up like that? Give up that easily? It takes more than that just to get rid of Khan. Ursula, you're up. You may have beaten me before, but if you think I'm going to have the same man you fought in the past, you're in for a big surprise. Defend yourselves. Gotta be something that uses those. Come on, use something different. Okay, you embarrassed yourself too long. Not that I think that I'll do anything at this point, but... Okay, so it does survive long enough to get hit. Alright, he needs to go first, doesn't he? Since that doesn't want to drag on any of the... I mean, it's not wrong. How many times? Is it alright to just leave him like that? Shouldn't we help him or something? He came to us a while back saying he wanted to learn how to be a sailor, but as you can see, all he was interested in was getting into fights. Getting walloped by you is just what he needed, if you ask me. I don't think it was enough. I mean, took him down 3 times. I wouldn't worry about him. One of the dolphins will probably help him and take him back to town. After that, our journey by ship continued without incident. At least for a while. I'm way too slow to notice there was this thing here. I knew there was a way to save on the ship. I just forgot that it was right there. Might as well. We're still not there. It sure takes a lot longer by ship. Well, duh. I mean, it's not exactly the instant teleportation that you're used to. Obviously, moving manually is obviously going to take longer. We should be about halfway there by now. He blended in well. Almost didn't see him. I'm bored. So now you're camouflaging with the into the wall, sorry. That's the job of chameleons, not just... Nina is up in the crow's nest. She appears to like high places, doesn't she not? Yeah, she and I both. I wonder, did I read the map wrong? I wish I could tell you there's nothing to worry about, but the wind stopped. It shouldn't have, though. Not here. Zig, I can see an island ahead. Island, you mean? Yep. It's a fun playground. Yep, it looks like we ended up exactly where we don't want to be. Disneyland? Blast, how could I have let this happen? We've come across to an island called the Island of Fire. The sea around here is said to be haunted by some kind of monster. They say there's a powerful spirit that lives on the island, and it can make the wind stop or cause tidal waves. A lot of ships have been lost here. So until the god of the island changes his mind and makes the wind blow again, we're stuck here. Spirit? God of the island? What do you think, Ryu? That sounds like it might be an avatar of one of the dragons. Excuse me, Zeke. Do you think we could go to this island? Well, I don't see why not, but are you sure you want to go? I mean, you heard what we said, right? I don't think it's exactly a safe place, you know. If you really want to go, we can let you use the dinghy. Iggy, you go with them and row the boat. Come talk to me when you're ready to go to the island. I'll get the dinghy out here. Do I need to go grab these guys first? Avatar? I don't sense anything like that, says Diaz. Island. Okay. That's ever the quiet one, isn't he? I guess a ship can't move without wind in its sails, right? But I suppose I'm more like CS than any of the other characters, I guess. An island where gods live. I suppose now that I'm travelling with a dragon myself, I should expect such things. Well, at least Ursula's taking it in her stride. You ready to go to the island? You want me to get the dinghy ready? Alright then, let's go. And then, ended up swapping around his words, but oh well. You can go ashore from this cove. I'll wait here for you. Come back here when you're ready to go back to the ship. Oh, that was the exit point. Oops. I think this was oops. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Bit nippy, isn't it? Okay, now you can go for it. Come on, examine that thing. No. What about if I... Don't need him right at the moment. Nope, okay. Oh, so you'll happily do that in the underneath, in the middle of a ship, but you won't do it at the top of your castle, where there is absolutely nothing above you to. Oops. One thing I did forget to try. Oops. Nope, okay. Gotta go the long way. I bet the AI thing will pick out this one of these shots by default. I'm not sure I'll stick with those. I might sit back or something to grab a shot of Khan. What are you gonna exploit if I'm defending? And nobody learnt it. How do? No, you don't yet have a attack to go alongside that. Nope. Yeah, of course. What happened there? Glad that didn't crash. Previously, when I had to reconnect the controller, it just flat out crashes on me. So that would not have been a welcome event. Oops, wrong button. I'm gonna finally check out the... I mean, that's nice, but not exactly... I think there was... Nope. Sounds like she's saying, not so YouTube friendly word. For those who haven't quite figured out what word, let's just say it's a idiom of idiot. No, not idiom, synonym. What did I... Oh, right. Picked up something interesting there. Or thought I did. Oh, maybe it's a... It must be gender exclusive for some strange reason. Or maybe it's just the... Actually, let's check. Maybe it's just about what can lift or something. No, must be gender exclusive. Which is weird, but sure. Humans bring sacrifice for God. Hello? Are you, the sea dragon? Diaz is wondering if this is even one of the endless. Nope, it's not one of the endless. It doesn't have the right feel to it, says Diaz. You not go sacrifice? You talk funny. You make me fun of me. Me kill humans. Reminds me of a certain character in what was that name? Pitfall Harry, that's it. At least I think that was the name. The character was just always saying stuff like, if you do X or Y, then I kill you. Things like that. He was a god. So... alright. That just looks disgusting. And there's that chest again. I guess that's the second opportunity to deal with them then. Ah. So it's quite possible to get bent screws as early as that, aside from the digging minigame. And the fairies, I guess. Oh, down it goes. Oh, hello, there is something to learn. Maximize the chances of learning it. Get different things from the trees, so might get something different from these. Yep. Mine's scraps, huh? Whilst waiting for it to use resist again. I think it got 3 turns before it has to redo it. I think. Ooh, another chance to go for Loam. I don't remember getting anything off of that. Yeah, that one's a tight wad. Come on, bud, use resist again. Let's see if he does it now. At least these two don't damage. Oh, come on, bud. No! Ursula, don't! You might accidentally kill it before I can learn, Look at this one that's stubborn. I'm seriously tempted to just hack in editing ability instead. You know, yeah. Screw waiting for this guy. He's clearly not going to do it, so... we want him first, don't we?
Hadama!
Not as effective. Oh, sure, now he uses it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and edit it in because I ain't waiting around for that guy to keep using it.
Hey! Hey! Hono yo!
When the power of the Endless increases in the world, it begins to affect creatures sensitive to their aura, like that one. They absorb some of that power and think themselves gods. And since Ryu is not whole, since there are two of him, the balance of power may be out of whack as well. Thus says Diaz. Didn't I? Yeah, I've been that way. Wonderful timing game. Just wonderful. Take a... Oh, hello. You won. Okay, I guess that is wonderful timing. Of all the people to learn it. Ursula. She must feel old now that she learnt it. Is there even a use for bad luck? I was waiting for the Scorpion to use something new, but I don't think it is going to use anything new. Yep, screw it. You want to go back to the ship? Let's get going then. I hate this place anyway. Being around all these sunken ships gives me the creeps. That first ship there was telling a real bad backstory with all those skulls at the bottom, chained up. Looks like the wind's picked up again. Diaz says, anything that gets affected by the aura of the Endless, like that thing back on the island, is nothing but trouble. Even a simple rock can gain sentience and move around like that if it's exposed to the aura of the Endless long enough. Diaz has been explaining to me how that happens. The rest of our ship should be uneventful. At least I hope it will be. They say we should get there in a couple of days. Sorry about that. We usually don't get mixed up like that, you know. Maybe the monsters are attracted to us because of you. Oops. No, does not want to let me talk to CS. Oops. No, nothing in here still. be able to affect a monster like that, even though you're incomplete. You must be very powerful, you, said yes. This time that laugh was genuine. Looks like we'll be there soon. So it's just a nice coincidence laugh happened to be the same. We'll be able to slip real soon now. Again, CS picked an inaccessible spot. I can't believe how salty this area is. This area is. What I wouldn't give for a nice hot bath. It looks like Hesperia is quite a ways away from Lip. We've got a long road ahead of us. We should see Lip anytime now. That's some very clear water. You can see the bottom of it so easily. Thank you for everything, Zik. It was nothing. Of course, you still got a long way to go. Much as we might want to, we can't help you get to Hesperia, you know. You've really helped us enough by letting us use your ship. Thanks again. No worries, eh? Let us know if you need to borrow a ship again, okay? Take care. Actually, no, we'll save that for next thing. Oh, well, let me know if you do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna find a save point and then we'll. You like fishing too? Fishing is a true man's sport, don't you think? I've been fishing all my life, all over the world. If you want, I can share some of my tricks with you. Interested? Yes. What? You call yourself a fisherman? You're not ready for what I have to teach. Unless you have got at least 3,000 fishing points. I was staying here for a while. See you later. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do some background fishing. Eventually. The blue sea, the fish, and the minnow. Cannot have ones without the others. Okay, yeah. Martian squid. That might have been possible to grab in the beach back in the East Continent. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. I just went in a circle, didn't I? Right. We'll just go ahead and use the save point there instead. So, for the meantime, laters.